Secretary of State John Kerry is meeting with EU leaders, and he called on them to remain calm, especially during the political and economic transition. But in London, it appears as though things are anything but. Sara Eisen reports.
Investors picked up where they left off on Friday, selling British stocks and the British pound after political turmoil intensified over the weekend. Prime Minister David Cameron speaking out today for the first time since announcing his resignation after losing the referendum vote. Speaking out also for the first time before Parliament, offering some words of calm in the face of what has been political and market upheaval, but also acknowledging the challenges ahead.
Turning to our economy, it's clear that markets are volatile. There are some companies considering their investments, and we know this is going to be far from plain sailing. However, we should take confidence from the fact that Britain is ready to confront what the future holds for us from a position of strength.
Now Cameron travels to Brussels to meet with fellow leaders of the 27 other EU nations, some of whom are calling for a speedy divorce and are angry at the way the vote turned out. There's anger in the United Kingdom as well, particularly from Scotland, which voted overwhelmingly to stay in the EU.
If the Scottish Parliament was judging this on the basis of what's right for Scotland, then the option of saying, look, we're not going to vote for something that is against Scotland's interests, of course that's got to be on the table. I care about England, that's why I'm so upset at the UK-wide decision that's been taken. But my job as First Minister, the Scottish Parliament's job, is to judge these things on the basis of what's in the interest of people in Scotland.
But can you imagine the fury?
And there's anger and uncertainty on the streets of London, where British businesses are trying to navigate a weaker currency and also potentially different trade terms with Europe.
We get all our ingredients for the paella from Spain. So our supplier is like a Spanish company. We get the duck meats from the southwest of France. So everything that we import, I'm sure is going to get affected.
It's not just business owners. Nearly 4 million people have signed a new petition calling for a rerun of the referendum, something the Cameron government has shut down. But there will be a new prime minister in this country on September 2nd. Until then, uncertainty reigns in the United Kingdom. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Sara Eisen in London.